Good guys, welcome back to the first take. I'm Eddie Reese. What's happening? Now, time for something I haven't done in a long time. Honest Trailers. 2017's It. A movie which I gotta confess, I was surprised. Like, leading up to it, there was no way I figured it was gonna be good. Even though the trailers were pretty convincing. You know, these things don't always work right. You know, these remakes, these reboots. But the remake of the old Stephen King book and miniseries from the 80s ended up being, was it 80s? Early 90s, 80s, whatever. Yeah, early 90s. Ended up being pretty damn good, man. So, see what they're gonna fucking point out. You wonder it's gonna have that scene that was in the book, the orgy scene. If you ain't in the know, in the actual book, there's an orgy with the kids at the end. Thank fuck they didn't put that in the film, but mad. Let's get into it. Orgy, gangbang, yeah, same thing.
You to vote for the 2017 movies. You wanted us to make an honest choice. Floats. From the twisted mind of Stephen King, master of horror, suspense, and really inconsistent movie adaptations.
People really should learn to keep their hands to themselves.
Comes the scary clown movie
Nice.
that was so scary it killed the actual clown industry. Thank you. Thank you so much. It. Life in Derry, Maine has its ups and clowns because Pennywise is lurking in the gutter. And this piece of it will eat you alive unless he just feeds on people's fear. Tasty, tasty, beautiful fear. Or maybe he eats you alive and feeds on your fear.
Feast on your flesh as I feed on your fear.
Or maybe he'll just scare you real bad and leave you alone. It's kind of muddled. Rule of thumb, main characters get spooked, everyone else is clown food. Journey to the idyllic child murder capital of America.
People die or disappear 6 times the national average.
And meet a losers club full of Goonies and Lost Boys. Kids who beat One Direction fans in a screaming contest. There's the leader, the sick one, the bookworm, the kid from Stranger Things, in glasses, the girl one, and also the other two, whose character development got cut for time. Mike doesn't say a word for 45 minutes of screen time. Do you really want to turn one of the book's main characters into the Winston of the movie? Really?
Really?
Okay, movie, you're the movie.
Didn't know that.
As each child's fear preys on them in a unique form. Just try not to notice that it preys on them in the exact same way, where the kid will go off on their own. Notice something out of the ordinary.
Look like a nice boy.
And slowly walk towards it.
Hello?
Until a monster pops out. Y'all know you can just say nope and walk the other way, right? Problem solved. Ride the wave of nostalgia that's still sweeping Hollywood and get your required dose of 80s pop culture, like New Kids on the Block, Mullets, that terrible Street Fighter game, that time in school where girls have started puberty but boys are still years off,
We're in the same class.
not knowing how AIDS works,
My mom's friend in New York City got it just by touching a dirty pole in the subway. And enough of AIDS blood got into his system to hang him.
and of course the kid from Stranger Things, which makes you nostalgic for Stranger Things, which makes you nostalgic for the 80s, which makes you nostalgic for Stephen King's It, and the circle is complete. Feast on this enjoyable movie adaptation of a popular TV adaptation of a creepy book that managed to out-creep Tim Curry, and wisely put the boring adult stuff that no one remembers to the sequel, plus made some radical departures from the original book, ditching the 50s era, that preteen gangbang scene, and the appearance of Maturin, the god turtle, who teaches Billy how to perform the magic ritual of Chud. You guys made that one up. No? Really? That's in there? Wow, makes sense to cut it, but at the same time, I kind of want to see that. So enjoy a horrifying trip down memory lane that cements clowns as the scariest childhood things of dolls and puppets, making boatloads of cash for everyone involved, and guarantees that somebody somewhere just greenlit a Maximum Overdrive remake.
Oh, that was this shit one that you made,
I
didn't
don't know
it?
if I'm ready for another Stephen King-assance, you guys. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Starring
Mixed bag.
Dorky Pig. Way more important in Chapter 2. Kyle Broflovski. Why write a joke when your real name is Finn Wolfhard? OG Chunk. Young Sheldon. Justice for Beth. The Doctor, I Am Pagliacci. And the Insane Clown Posse. Stephen King's
It.
Batman came out on June 23rd, and Lethal Weapon 2 came out on July 7th, so Derry either gets movies really early, school gets out really late, or they wanted to give us one more hit of that sweet, sweet nostalgia. This episode was brought to you by TurboTax. There's nothing
That
to
was
be
a bit
afraid
of a fuck
of.
up at the end there.
But
Yeah, you can't argue, but at the same time, they weren't really poking holes in the story or the plot, just inconsistencies to a degree in the period. But yeah, yeah, it still stands as being a pretty damn good film, and I'm curious to see what they can do for the sequel, considering that you can't really go back to the whole kid thing because it's supposed to be about the adults now. All the kids have grown up. So how do you kind of maintain that? Is it going to be more horror? Because you don't have that sympathy for the kid. You know, you want to protect the kid. You don't want the kids to get hurt. You know, unless you're an arsehole. So they really have to kind of crank it up a bit. So I know Jessica Chastain wants to be in the sequel for the redhead girl. Idris Elba wants to be in it to play the black kid. Tolkien one. As they always are. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like that guy, I never figured that it would outdo Tim Curry. But then when you look back at it, the only thing that was good about Tim Curry's The Clown was his voice. But this dude, I forget his name, this sort of, I don't know what he is, Swedish, Norwegian. But, you know, grew up in the States. The actor, he managed to kind of find his own identity with Pennywise. His own voice, its own look. And the overall package of that clown was actually stronger, I reckon, than Tim Curry's one. Even though Tim Curry still does have that wicked voice. I can't even imitate it, but well, that was what was creepy. But the look, yeah. But yeah, good, it killed the clown industry. I'm not one of these people that are scared of clowns, but the fuck who wants to be a clown? Like, who the fuck grows up with a passion? I want to be a clown. There are clown schools. People go to fucking school to become a clown. Huh? Why? Yeah, dead. Kill them. Done. Yeah, good. Still a film I loved. What about you guys? Did you love it? Did you hate it? And what are you hoping to see in the sequel? Let me know, guys, if you're interested. Write comments down below. Like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I am in a race. And this has been my first take 2 on this Trailers It. We float down here.